What's good, man? It's your boy Cash Money Dream Podcast. We in the building. We in the building, man. Listen, we here, man. We not going nowhere. It's your boy Cash. Listen, the website's up. So www.cashmoneydreams.com. The website's up. You can go in there. You can go on our clips. You can actually look at our full videos, our episodes. Every week we drop a new episode. We have a special guest. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the major platforms we here. We not stopping. Today's going to be a good show. It's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. A lot of divorces are happening. We got a segment. We're going to be talking about Jada Pinkett. I'm not a Jada Pinkett fan. I respect her hustle, but I'm not a fan just because what she did to Will Smith.
Denied.
I think it's I don't think Hollywood likes her. I think she's what's the word? Quello. Can't even say the word. Quello. How you say her word?
What is it?
From the 101 Dalmatian.
Oh, Cruella de Vil?
Okay, there you go. You said it. So Jada is doing some crazy shit right now. She got a book coming out saying that they've been single for 6 years, something like that. So we get into that. We also got something coming up later on the show dealing with the football player. I forgot his name. We put this up.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Yes.
And
the whole
I
Taylor
think it's
Swift
hilarious
situation.
because you get into the relationships, right? You get women who see a guy who's chasing his dreams, and when he finally gets there, they think they should be there with him. And some women not that lucky.
Stop it. Denied. Get some help.
Some women are just not that lucky. Y'all don't understand why you have to be almost, I wouldn't say perfect, but you have to be the piece of a man once he achieve his success, because he's going to remember you. And a lot of women don't realize that if you've been hell and the man finally, I truly believe, listen to me, I truly believe men, if you win the lottery tomorrow, how many women they will leave? I truly believe 80% of men who, if they won the lottery tomorrow, they'll leave your ass. They're not going to stay loyal to you. They will leave because the money is different. The money and the taste is different. Trust me. When you got money and you don't have the problems that average people have, the women come in options. But you can still be a loser with money. Don't think you because you got money now you Mr. It. No, because you still have to learn how to talk to a woman. You have to still know how to entertain a woman. You still know how you gotta know what to say to a woman. I mean, or she's just gonna take fully advantage of you, and then you'll be a sugar daddy or a simp like Stephen Harvey. But today's show, we're gonna get into the first video. What do we have on the list today? And hey, listen, guys, like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. We here. We're not going nowhere. It's your boy Cash. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you go to our Instagram, follow us. And I see messages coming in all the time. I always, like I said, when I see a message, I will look at it. If I can respond to it, I will. I appreciate everybody that sends a message. We do everything. We do our diligence trying to get to you on TikTok. We do try to respond on YouTube. Like and subscribe, for real. Help us get to the major level, to space, whatever the hell the level is, to get to wherever these motherfuckers are. Because when you look at our platform, this shit is not cheap. This shit is not easy to do. It's just not. Editing, marketing, it's just not. Let's get into the first video.
Yeah, so we'll start with Jada Pinkett.
Oh,
Smith or not Smith, not sure what she's going by these days, but yeah, it's been a little over a year, almost 2 years since she's been in the news, so she's due. She's due to have some controversial headlines, and let's see what we have.
I will tell you guys this before this video start. I truly believe nobody likes Jada in Hollywood. A lot of black women are turning their backs on them, right? The men have already turned their backs on this family. As far as listen, I respect Jada as far as her work as an actress. I don't respect her outside of that. I respect Will Smith as an actor, as a good father. But outside of that, I don't respect him by letting a woman disrespect him so publicly. And a lot of men don't listen to Will Smith no more. And a lot of women don't want to hear her. But let's listen to this video. Let's Let's give it a shot. Let's see what she has to say to entertain us.
Entertainment.
As time went on, there were different stages in my marriage where Will and I decided we were not together, where we didn't, we didn't tell the public, right? Where I was actually thinking about divorcing, separating. I mean, there have been several of those, right? And so, and where we've gone and lived our separate lives. So I think within that is where people might have thought that, oh, they must be having an open relationship. And we just didn't want people to know the dynamic of what was happening between us. We didn't think that that was anybody else's business.
Entertainment.
And so I think that that's where sometimes that confusion came in.
Real quick, let's pause this.
Emotional, damn it.
I think she's wrong when she says we didn't want people to know and people didn't know something was going on. I'm pretty sure every damn person knew that y'all have problems at home for the last, 5 years. So what is she talking about? We didn't want people to know. You failed at not letting people know.
I think people got to understand, once you choose this life to be in entertainment, right, you lose your privacy. This is the life you chose. So she's basically saying, first of all, it is an open relationship, even because you're married. So you're under a rule that's different. So you can't sit here and say we have a separation. If you're married, you're married. It's no separation unless you have a divorce. So if you out here fucking a gay R&B singer, it's cheating at the highest level, period. I mean, there's nothing...
You stupid.
There's nothing we can... How can I say this? By being as kind as I can. You cannot be in entertainment dating a guy that's bigger than you and walking around being a whore. It's disrespectful.
He belongs to the streets.
I think so many people love Will Smith, and to see a man get a woman like this and be jealous of this man's career. I truly believe Jada wants to be Will Smith. I truly think she wants that spot. And when a woman wants to be successful and her ambition is bigger than yours, she would do anything to destroy you. And she might not mean it.
I mean, it's easier for her to accomplish that goal when you're That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like Steve Harvey and some others.
These women don't respect these men. Trust me. A woman was not... First of all, this is how you know a woman don't respect you as a man. She wrote a book, and she publicly disrespects you. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
She's basically calling you a female bitch. Then what's it called? Entanglement. Get the
Let's
that's.
see. I'm interested to see.
I mean,
what
all
else
I'm gonna say. Listen,
she's got to say
before
about
we
this.
play this video
because
again,
this is good.
It is good. This is good information. Before we play this video, just men pay attention. Pay attention to women like this. These are the women that go into marriages already exiting. Let's get back into the video.
Yeah, let's see what this part shows.
Entertainment.
Yes. It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce.
Newsflash, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have been living separate lives for years. And this is all coming out now because Jada is starting the promo for her book, Worthy.
She's celebrating.
And she is telling all.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying.
People are really shocked because, yeah, Will and Jada showed such a united front for so many years. It turns out they were separated during that whole entanglement controversy when they attended the 2022 Oscars together and the slap happened. Yeah, she goes there too. She, like the rest of us, says that she didn't believe it was real at first. She thought it was a skit. Our very own Tracy is chatting with Jada this week, so you bet that's going to be a conversation.
First of all, let's pause real quick. Again, what delusional world are these people living in? Like this lady who did this video. Why is everybody, including Jada, saying... We didn't know. The public didn't know. It's a surprise. All this time they were separated during the red table and we didn't know. Everybody knew you all had problems. We're not surprised. It's not breaking news.
She's the victim.
She's an idiot.
She's a victim. This is the delusion of some women. Not all women are like this. I'm telling you guys. And a lot of women are seeing Jada for what she is. This is a very dangerous woman. This is a career-driven woman. But she's already successful. You're already worth maybe $20 million by yourself. And if you leave Will Smith, I truly believe, I truly believe that Jada is not leaving Will Smith because it's a family name and it's the assets to the money and the wealth. She could divorce him, but what's better to keep her name attached to Will Smith to keep getting the perks of being a celebrity?
She was never dedicated to it. She started the relationship for that reason.
Listen, man, men have to protect themselves. You got to walk away from women like this. It's the same conversation we about to get into the football player. You cannot date a man because he's successful and think you're going to stay attached to him when you're not doing shit that makes him better. Elevate him. Will Smith is just a simp. He loves his wife. And it's not wrong to simp for a wife, but it's not right to simp for a woman who's publicly disrespecting you, who don't have respect for you, who don't love you, who cheats on an R&B singer that is gay. I mean, this dude sucks dick for a living. And she's willing to lay in the bed with this man. She really to sleep with a guy that's bisexual. It goes against everything in any religion. Okay?
Stop it. Get some help.
She needs to exit Hollywood. Take your money. And Will Smith, bro, listen to me, man. Stop hurting us as men. You're too successful. You one of the top black entertainers in the world. And this is the shit you have to go through. It's public.
He's acting like a desperate man. He's
bro,
not. He shouldn't be desperate.
You know how many women will fall at your feet and give you a life you never had? Do you not understand? You can go anywhere in the world. Will Smith is loved all over the world, and he has to accept this disrespect. It's disrespectful. I don't care. I don't think women understand. Listen, if a man cheats, it's not the same as if a woman cheats. If a woman cheats on a man, you destroy his soul.
Emotional, damn it.
If he's in love with you. Do you not understand that? A man can never take a woman back. It's just when a woman's cheating, it's emotional. For a man to insert himself into you and to put his energy on you, it takes a lot for a woman to take that energy. If a woman just giving it away to an R&B singer that's gay,
Another one.
I mean, it shows that she doesn't care. She don't have respect for her temple. She doesn't respect her body. I don't care if you 25. I don't care if you 35. I don't care if you 45. I don't care if you 55. You have to respect your temple. You cannot just let weird-ass men inside you, especially if they sleeping with other men. They're putting it in another man's butt cheeks, and you're inserting this man's energy from other demons. She has no respect for Will Smith. And this is why I say we can't follow Will no more. It's unfortunate because Jada, she's writing a book talking about they've been separated for 6-7 years, living in separate houses. That's personal.
Denied.
The only time a woman will say anything like this when she wants attention. She wants to give her voice out there because she wants people to feel sorry for her. Nobody mostly feels sorry for you. I can tell you right now, from people I hear, she's not liked in Hollywood. She's not liked in Hollywood, and a lot of fan base don't like her with Will Smith, and it's been like this for a long time. You can't date a woman who keep talking about her ex-lover, Tupac Shakur. You can't date a woman who writes letters to a man that's not even here, or her children write letters to a man who's not even here. Pac is one of the Tupac Shakur is one of probably the greatest hip-hop artists in our generations and probably the hip-hop period. I understand the relationship they had, but once you get into a marriage with a man, all that shit is thrown out the window. I don't understand how you women don't understand. The day you get married or the day you commit to a man, everything that you cherish is out of the window. That's what you have to give up for the relationship to work. You got to make the ultimate sacrifice. If it's religion, if it's spirit, or whatever you do, if it's yoga, if it's chilling with the girls, you have to make the ultimate sacrifice for a husband. Will Smith is a guy, what you call as a unicorn. These guys don't come around where they make hundreds of millions of dollars. They're talented. I mean, it's disrespectful.
Well, you said you don't respect them, but, it's hard to respect somebody who doesn't respect themselves. He's got no respect for himself dealing with this, so nobody should respect him if he doesn't do it.
I think this is going to be very interesting once we get more into this. It's sad for black entertainment. It's sad for black media. It's sad. It's. Let me tell you something. Because we going to get into the next video. This is a scam at the highest level. Jada.
Hello, your computer has virus.
I can't even say her name right. Jada
Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. This is the biggest scam of black entertainment.
Entertainment.
To sit here and play people that you guys had a 20-year successful relationship is wrong. Because a lot of people looked up to you. A lot of people built their relationships around what you believe. And guess what? You proved that it doesn't work. You're showing society exactly what the data tells us. Stay away from crazy-ass bitches like this. Stop dealing with women who have the same ambition as you do when it comes to being successful. These women will destroy you. Or they might
got time for that.
They might throw charges on you because they want to get after your money and use the R word. The R word.
Bruh.
Oh, this is what he did to me because they want your money.
You stupid.
Protect your assets as a man. You're not understanding how kings have died in the past? Do your research. History tells you exactly what it is. The moment you are successful, the moment people like you, the moment you get somewhere in life, the moment you can buy your own house, the moment you have your own car, the moment you're a multimillionaire, everybody's after your money. Everybody's after your success. Everybody's after your strength and your energy. They want to attack. That's why I say, once a man's successful, women just show up. You have to choose the women you want. You need to look for a Vanessa Bryant. You need to look for Derek Jeter's wife. You need to look for a LeBron James' wife. It's just fucked up, right? These are the kind of women you got to date. Women who put their husbands first and not themselves. This is a fucked up situation, man. I'll tell you guys right now, I hate talking about this shit, but I would tell you Jada Pinkett is the biggest scam in Hollywood for black media. You are fake news. Very fake. And it's sad what she's done to this man. You destroyed a man's legacy. He's the biggest simp for 2022. And Steve Harvey's the biggest simp for 2023. Period. What's the next video, bro?
All right, so let's pull up the next video here. We should have it up in about 30 seconds. And let's see, next topic. You wanted to end with the Taylor Swift Kelsey situation, so let's go to this. Let's see what this video is about.
Stay away from women like Jada Pinkett, though, man. I tell all men, I don't care if you black, white, Indian, Asian, Korean, I don't care. Stay away from women like that. This proves the analytics do not lie about women and how much they will attach themselves and have ambitions to destroy you. They go into the relationships already planning to exit.
All right, let's get into the next video.
Entertainment.
Most of you said body count shouldn't matter, doesn't matter. If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Wait, you just asked my body count?
Yeah.
I would rather not say.
All right, Cynthia.
I would prefer not to say.
Denied.
I also prefer not to say.
Denied.
Just out of respect for my family.
Denied.
Yeah, I would rather not say.
Denied.
I'm not gonna say. I won't say, I'm sorry. I prefer not to say.
Okay, so you refuse to share, yet you think body count doesn't matter. Deep down, even though you guys say body count doesn't matter, your refusal to share it would indicate to me that it matters. You know it matters, and that's why you refuse to share it.
This is funny. I don't know how old this video is, but it was about maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I think I said something on one of our shows like this. Maybe it was even 3 or 4 months ago. And that's what I said. Why, if it's not a big deal and doesn't matter, why is it such a secret? Because it should be easy to share.
Denied.
Well, we're going to pause this real quick. We're going to come back to it. But what do you think? Does this prove that it matters, or is it just entertainment?
It's complete entertainment. Women know that it matters. That's why they don't want to get into the conversation, because they don't want to be judged. Because men, don't matter how women want to look at this, a man's going to look at your past and he's going to position himself towards his future with you. If you sat around, there's guys out here who will take a woman that has 25 bodies. Yes, they're simps.
to the streets.
There's guys out here that would take a woman that has 50 bodies. I mean, to me, her resume should be done after 50. I mean, truthfully, I don't think a woman should have more than 5, 10 bodies. My opinion.
Yeah,
but,
50s. I mean, you've already been gone for a while.
But we know men out here will date a woman with 50 bodies. We know they will. They court women every day with 50 bodies. A lot of these women are attractive. What do you expect? Every day they can go out and have sex with a man easily, and they looking for the best motherfucking guy with the contract. They looking for the guy with the money in the paper. The second you act up and act stupid, she goes on to the next one. She's already got 5, 6 dudes in the lineup. I have females I talk to personally. I have their personal logins. I can tell you right now, like I said before, what these women have in their DMs are scary. You men cannot compete. Even if you're on a Drake level, you cannot compete with these women at all.
Denied.
Period. And why can't you compete? Because even the 6 or a 5 can beat out a 9 or a 10 if it comes to a male. Period. Males must know how to talk to a woman. And I think we have a video where a guy's explaining in detail why it's important for a woman's body count. Can we play that video? Because
we're going to pick up where we left off with this one here. Let's see. Go ahead and get into the next part of this.
Lie detector test. Every woman, if you really want to know, lie detector test.
Why do you specifically want a woman like that?
With low body count?
Yeah.
Because all the research indicates that there are gender differences between our behavior. That's why we're dimorphic. First of all, you have paternity uncertainty. Women who sleep around, there's less likelihood of them knowing who the father of their child is. And to a man, the ultimate disrespect is him raising a child that's not his.
Yep.
The second thing is, a lot of times when women sleep with a man, they want that man to like them. They want something out of that man. So if you don't get it, you become bitter. You may regret it. It may affect you emotionally. It may damage you emotionally. So you carry that into the next relationship that you're in. So now those guys are wondering why you are the way that you are, when in reality, it's just because you don't feel valued. You don't feel validated. You gave your body to a man who didn't appreciate you, who didn't give you what you want. You knew what you wanted out of it. You didn't get it. So you feel some type of way.
I agree with you.
The next thing is women describe is better when they like the guy. So if you sleep with a man that you don't know, you might feel some type of way, yucky, or I wish I hadn't done this. You experience, discuss. So there's differences.
So real quick, this is, I think all men have probably experienced this at one point or another, where a man has to deal with a woman, her past. She brings it into the new relationship with him. And now he has to deal with tearing all these new walls down that he didn't even put up. And but I don't know if women deal with the same thing. Like if a man gets screwed over by a woman or a 304 or whatever he had in his past, does he carry that over to the new relationship with another woman, and now she's got to deal with all this bullshit every day?
I mean, it's a great question. I think simps do. So this is a great question. I mean, I think simps carry on negative past relationships into new relationships. Let me explain something to you guys. Men with options don't have to have this issue. Now, can a man with options fall in love with a woman? Men fall in love with women every day. But what makes you think your one body is enough for one man? We like variety. We like variety. So you cannot sit here and think your whole body yourself with a guy that's making 150K, 200K. I'm not talking about guys making 30, 50, 60K. These guys have no choice to settle when it comes to women. I'm talking about men who are in position of power. You're not going to tell a man what to do. And when he gets in a relationship, you must be exclusive to him. It's that simple. It's not the other way around. I'm sorry. But you sitting here thinking having sex with multiple men is going to get you into a higher level of a committed relationship. It's not. The experience of you fucking around being a hoe makes a man don't want you.
You stupid.
And it comes down basically simple. Like the man said, if you fucking around, how do I know that's my child? Right? And it's proven every day how many women sleep around and then they don't even know who the father is. And for the men, don't end up like Steve Nash. Don't be a Steve Nash. You know what I mean? There's an
Stop it. Get some help.
Whether his woman or his fiance or his wife was running through 3 players on the team.
The whole team was trying to figure out who the father was.
And it came out, it was not
Took like 2 years.
Bro, it came out that it was not even the player they thought it was. It was Barbosa.
No, they got rid of the wrong one.
It was the guy who won a ring at Golden State. This is what you guys got to understand. You can't sleep around with men and thinking you're going to be courted and accepted. Now, if a guy accepts you and you have 30 bodies, he is a simp. And you have to understand, women, it's never going to work. He does not respect you. He's only dating you because you are right now. You're today, you're tomorrow. As soon as another beautiful woman comes into his life that is better than you, he's going to leave you.
You stupid.
But guess what? He doesn't have options. So he can't leave you because he's a weak individual. Period. He does not have balls. Okay? Because he wouldn't dated you in the first. Listen, I tell guys all the time, if you're dealing with a bottle girl, you got to research her. You got to look at her friends. You got to look at her Instagram. If you're dealing with a stripper, you got to go through all these things. Is there good strippers out there? Yes, 1%. But do we accept strippers towards having a lifestyle, towards marriage? It's very slim. Does it happen? Yes. But you got to understand, the strippers know this. Look at the men they dating. They're dating niggas that's hustling, getting locked up, records. They're not dating Bezos. They're not dating Diddy's. They're not dating motherfucking Jay-Z's and Kanye West's. They not. They dating the loser in the hood that got a little bit money. He got a little bit. He doesn't got enough. These women have 3-4 fucking baby fucking daddies living in condos and thinking they winning because they got a Dior bag or because they got a Chanel bag or because they got a Fendi bag. That's not the dream. The dream is a house that is paid for, a vacation every 2-3 years with a man that you could be on the beach with, okay? Living a lifestyle where you can be a nurturer, not a woman who's in Tulum or in Mexico somewhere or somewhere in Dubai getting shitted on by humans and animals because she feels like a product is better than a relationship.
Hello, your computer has virus.
The body count matters, period. And the reason why the body count matters is because a man must feel secure in his home with a woman that he can build his legacy with. You can't go into a man's life where he's a high-tier man and think that you can control the situation. Women just don't want to take the L. Take the L. They don't want to take the L because it comes down to parents. Loser. Right? It comes down to a daddy issues. It comes down to a father not being there. These are emotional women. They go into relationships with guys they thought it was going to work, and it didn't work. He played you. Now you upset. So you take that energy into the next relationship, and you keep doing it. And your body count is going up. By the time you realize you're 27, you fucked 30 men.
Belongs to the streets.
30 demons conquered your body. Bruh. And you're upset. You're mad. You're pissed off.
You stupid.
You're like, fuck men. This is how women feeling right now. Fuck men. Go look around. Divorces are going left and right. And it's because women are driven by social media. You can blame social media for this. You can blame Instagram. You can blame Facebook. You can blame TikTok. You can blame every platform that has to do with sexualizing a woman where women don't even have respect for themselves. The women go in now. These young girls go into the conversation saying, well, if you're a multimillionaire or a strong 6-7 figure, I will fuck you if you pay for my lifestyle. So let's explain what it costs to be a young girl right now. Okay. She's obviously not independent. She's living with her parents mostly, or she has a roommate. They're spending maybe $1,000 to $1,500 each when it comes to living, as far as the rent. Okay, that's $1,500. And then you're looking at nails, you're looking at makeup, you're looking at her appearance. It's probably costing $500 to $600 a month. Okay, so truthfully, for a guy who has money, what does he has to give to this female? $2,500, $2,000. Trust me, he can give her $1,000 a month, and he can control the situation. This is what women are looking for. They looking for a sugar daddy. They looking for a guy that they can take a couple $1,000s off of. Are you kidding me? That's horrible. That's not shit to a guy that got a lot of money. Drake can sit around right now and have thousands of females on the payroll. Thousands. And you women get mad. You have to position yourself where you look at a man and you show him, listen, fuck money. I'm here to assist you to make you better where you don't do well at. Period. How do you do that? You look at him and you see where he fails at. If he wakes up every day and he likes coffee, but he doesn't have coffee, make him coffee. If you see that his clothes are dirty, do his laundry. The man's gonna look at you as a asset instead of a negative. But you can't sit here and bitch and complain and get upset and be mad. This is what's wrong with a lot of women. And this goes into the new video that we're gonna get into, where you're dealing with a football player, right? You're dealing with an athlete or entertainer. You cannot sit there and think you're gonna be a part of his success if you're not his piece. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. Body count matters. Peace of mind matters. And men look for this. If you women truly, truly want to have a husband, I'm trying to save you. If you truly want to have a husband, if you truly want to have a boyfriend that's going to respect you, you have to follow these things. And if you do these things with the right man, I'm not saying every guy is right for you. Listen, there's women out here right now doing these things and they're getting fucked over. I'm sorry. That's a simp. Those are the guys you can't trust. As much as we have to vet women, you have to vet a man. As long as this man has ambition. I seen a video yesterday, and we're about to get into this other video because the show's winding down. I seen a woman the other day. She was 25 years old, and she was basically explaining that she goes into relationships, and the man asks her, "Do you vet the man?" She said, "No. If he has money, then I just assume it's gonna work." You can't do that, okay? Even if he has money, you got to make sure: does he care for you? Is he nice? Is he loving? Does he talk to you a certain way? Different from the other females. Trust me, the way we talk to a 304 is not how we talk to a woman we respect. I'll tell you this right now. You think we talk to a 304 the way we talk to a woman we respect? You're fucking crazy. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hoes get a different language compared to the way you talk to a woman. So what I'm telling you guys is very simple. You have to make the mindset, right? Understands a man's ambition. If you put yourself and align yourself with a man's ambition, then you will be successful. But you cannot be Jada. You cannot be Jada where your whole plan was to lust and look for another man. You can't be married and committed to a man or in a relationship. You don't even have to be married. You can't be in a relationship with a man and thinking, I'm gonna have my own ambition in this relationship too. I'm gonna get this, where you putting yourself first. You become a boss. You acting like Young Jeezy's wife. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to be a queen, play a queen position and let the king play a king position. Now, if you're in a position where you have the dick in a relationship, then, oh my God, it's a failure. That's entertainment. That's never going to work. It's never going to work. It's not. When a woman has that much power, she's never going to give it up.
Denied.
But let's get into this other video, man.
Yeah, let's move on to our last video clips of the day here. And see what's going on with this trending topic.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women. Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value. They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken, and in the same breath tell you that you're not enough, not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your blackness, you should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But Black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere. Your value is deep within your heart, the way you love, the way you give. Your value is in your resilience, your willingness to forgive. The way you protect what means most to you, even if it hurts you along the way. And the way you stand up for what means most to you, even though they may not ever do the same. But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt.
Bro, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this?
It seemed like she's a rapper, but it's like it's a message to black women. And let me just
This
say,
is this dude, this tight end, Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend. Is this who it is?
Yeah.
Why did she feel like she had to write a 200,000 word poem?
Because she's a victim. She wants to gather black women and support. She wants to support, but she wasn't getting the support when she was running around with this white guy and having fun with him when he was having a 5-year relationship and they was winning.
So the day that this dude gets a new girlfriend, she decides to support black women.
I mean, listen.
Why didn't she do this when
I
he
truly
broke up
think
with her?
she always supported black women. But I would tell you this: she's calling for black women to support her at the time of her stress because she's mad at a man's success. I don't care if you white. I don't care if you black. If a man's going to be successful, he's going to be successful. Sometimes you just have to look pretty and shut up. These women think they're 10s and they can control the relationship. Go to this girl's Instagram. I mean, she has sexualized herself in so many different ways. Taylor Swift has not. Taylor Swift is an entrepreneur. She's talking about they're going to question your net worth. Excuse me. You're not rich. Everything that you got or has had is because of this man who plays for Kansas City. And from what I'm told, he was very cheap with you. He didn't give you a lifestyle. You stood with him because you knew he had the bag. You knew that he was worth a lot of money. And you tried to play your position, but it didn't work out. In this message, all I hear is you throwing shots at him consistently. And you saying that, this is why I'd say when women act in emotion and they speak out like this, it proves the negative of their mindset. It proves that they're hurt and they need support. She needs the right support because she's sitting back while Taylor Swift is smashing your man. And now you women sit back and you get mad because a man chose somebody better. It might not even work. They might not even work. But what you do is you shoot yourself in the foot. Sometimes if you be silent and you say nothing, he'll come back to you. Men go out into the world and it's not what they think it is. And then they come back to the right woman. But when you do shit like this where you publicize this man, right? Where you take shots at this man, all you do is shoot yourself for the future husband. You think another athlete's going to date you, and if he does, he's a simp. Why would I want some other man's trash? And I'm not calling her trash, but I'm saying if a woman acts a certain way, why would I want another man's trash? If it didn't work with them, why would it work with me? Why? Because you beautiful? Because you are 8 or a 9, you think you can control the situation? All these women are Instagram models living in a delusional world, chasing men with money. These women will never date the guy who works at UPS. She's never going to date the guy who works at Starbucks. She's never going to date the guy that works at Target. All she's looking for is top-tier men. And guess what? Top-tier men cheat. Top-tier men build businesses. Top-tier men have less time to focus on a female. Top-tier men have multiple options when it comes to women. I call it Crayola. They have every color in the crayon book, period. You're not going to stop a man from being successful. The best thing this man will get is Taylor Swift. When you look at the success, when you look at the money, when you look at the brand, when you look at the name, this man just got 5 million followers just for being with her. What did he get with you? What did he get? What did he gain with you? What did you bring to the table to make this man better? What did you do besides look like an Instagram model? Yeah, you're attractive, but I call a weekend fun. Women get mad once a guy leaves you and he moves on to another female. Let me tell you something. If a man leaves a relationship, men don't leave relationships. They don't. They just don't. If a man leaves a relationship, this woman must be completely fucked up or evil. You got to understand, peace of mind is everything to a man. You can't sit around and say, oh, because I'm pretty. No. It's not about pussy, okay? It's not about the sexual pleasure you give to a man. It's what you do for him in the time of need, when he needs you the most. And this woman will say she did everything, but somehow she's by herself. She's the one exiting, while this man is constantly going up and achieving. It's just a reality check. You know what I mean? It's just,
I think we should get back into the next part of this video here, and let's get some details on it, because this is more not really about her. It's about how this man, I think he has multiple exes out there who all happen to choose right now to say something about their relationship with him in the past.
Let me tell you something real quick before we get into this video. Taylor Swift, listen, you are an amazing artist. If you choose to be with this man, do not listen to this negative bullshit. And all her fans should be sitting here protecting them, period. Stop hating on other people's success because you wasn't good enough. You women need to understand, you can fail in a relationship. It means you're not good enough for the guy. Because a guy choose someone different than you, it's your fault. Stop blaming men for upgrading, period. You do it all the time. The second a man is not 6'2", the second a man don't make 100,000 plus, the second a man don't have perfect teeth, all you women choose not to date him, right? You want all these top tier men in all these positions, but as soon as a man's secure in his position and say what he wants, I might want vanilla. I might want motherfucking chocolate. I might want motherfucking strawberry. You women have a problem. Stop choosing for men. Follow the man's lead. And I'm telling you, bro, if this woman would not have came out with this video and Taylor Swift and them never worked out, she probably would have a seat at the table still, but she shot herself every opportunity to ever get back with this man. Let's get into this video.
Yeah, let's pick up where we left off here.
Entertainment.
Happy birthday to Taylor Swift's rumored boyfriend, Travis Kelce. You know who's not celebrating him today? His ex-girlfriend, Kayla. She unfollowed Travis's teammate, Patrick Mahomes, and his wife, Brittany. After Brittany was spotted with Taylor Swift at the game, Kayla's not following her anymore. So this is girl code. If you break up with your man, your girlfriends are supposed to have nothing to do with your ex and anybody else that comes. My friends, if they started hanging out with my ex's new girlfriend, I would be upset. But I know that Brittany was like, Kayla, this is Taylor Swift. Do you know how much money I'm saving? I'm gonna be able to get my family into Taylor Swift's concerts for free. I feel like all bets are off when it's somebody famous. Let something happen and I get to hang out with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Okay, all my girlfriends is gone, all of them. You know, in normal life, this would absolutely be breaking the girl code, because if we were friends first and then now you hanging out with my ex's boo, you gonna be like trash on a Tuesday kick to the curb. If it's somebody famous involved, you look at your girlfriend straight in her eye and you go, girl, we grown. We not in high school no more.
So let's pause this real quick. I wonder how it came about that they became friends.
Who? That's Mahomes' wife. Okay? Once you sitting with a Super Bowl quarterback and you the wife, all gloves are off. You can do what the fuck you want when it comes to who you choose as a friend, because these women, they call basketball wives or they call football wives. How are you a football wife when you don't even have a ring? How are you a basketball wife when you don't even have a ring? I don't think none of these women should be on these shows unless they've been married for 5 years plus. But all these women are on these shows with men they never even been married with, because you bent over and took dick from an athlete that makes you a supposable wife when none of these men are claiming you. Let me explain something to you. The higher the tier the man is, the more rooms you get access to. These rooms are different. These are not average rooms for people like citizens. She got a taste of a lifestyle that brought a quarterback and his wife into a relationship. That's what happens. If me and you are cool friends and we kick it, we're going to have girls that interact with each other and they become friends. What's going on is very simple. She unfollowed them because she feels like it's an attack on her. How dare you be friends with Taylor Swift when you know that's my ex? It doesn't work that way. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, she's jealous
course it's jealousy.
That used to be her friend.
Listen.
And he used to be her man. And now the new girl came in, and now he's her man. And this is now her friend. And she lost her friend and a man in the same situation. She's jealous.
Let me explain something to you, very simple, because our show's winding down. Jealousy shoots you in the foot. When you do things and you show a man your true colors, he does not want you. He will sleep with you. He will put you in a sex category, and that's it. He will never take you seriously. And these women are damaged. You can't get mad when a man moves on. Why is he moving on? You women keep saying that it's the man's fault, but you're by yourself mad. You in the gym as much as a man working out, but nobody wants you. You got the nicest body, but you're being smashed and ran through. All you women on Hinge are being ran through by demons, and you're mad because nobody wants to court you and commit to you. Do not end up like Jada Pinkett. Do not end up like this woman. I'm telling you, this is the recipe to a successful relationship. Follow a man who wants to be on a throne or in a king's position and sit down and assist him in everything he needs and be pretty and quiet, and it will be successful. But when you wander around trying to be an Instagram model, you're trying to brand yourself and be second or number one, it's never going to work. Now listen, why is he dating Taylor Swift? I don't know. I don't know what he sees in Taylor Swift compared to these beautiful black women. But let me tell you something, because you beautiful and black or you beautiful and white, if you come with a fucking headache, nobody's going to take you seriously. A guy will fuck with you. He'll take your shit for a little bit, but eventually he's going to move on. This man has more options than ever now. He has 5 million. Did you know he just got 5 million more females who followed him? So even if he breaks up with Taylor Swift, how many women are in his DM now? This guy is wanted by a lot of women, all colors. And you had him and you lost him. You lost him. You had this guy in your hands. You had him in your bed. You can wake up every morning to him and you lost him. You fumbled the ball. You can't get mad because Taylor Swift picked it up and now she's touchdowning in your face and you're miserable and emotional.
She's bitter.
Stop sending messages to women and telling women to feel bad for you because you fumbled the ball. You made the mistake. You fumbled the ball. Stop. And women need to learn. Don't ever, if you see a woman in this position, it's just like, I think something else coming up real quick. It's just like this, because I'm going to shut up about this real quick. It's just like a video I seen yesterday. There's a woman who's talking to another man on a podcast saying she cares more about her finance portfolio to get it to $10 million, where she literally ended a relationship with a guy worth $50 million. They all looked at her like she was stupid. You know why? Because she's very beautiful. She spent $250,000 into her body. She's attractive, but she upgraded all her flaws, right? And guess what? She's going to definitely get a man, but it's going to be a simp. She left the guy with $50 million just because she had more ambition than he did. This is what I'm telling you. These women get into these relationships with powerful men, athletes, entertainers, thinking they're better than them. That's it.
So let's get into the next. Here's another bitter ex-girlfriend. Let's see what she has to say real quick before we end this topic.
She's the beauty who says she was betrayed by Taylor Swift's new boyfriend, Travis Kelce.
Like the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Maya Benberry dated the Kansas City Chiefs tight end in 2016.
Certain qualities don't change in men. I feel like Travis is a narcissist, so most narcissists don't change.
Their romance started when she was a contestant on the e-dating reality show, Catching Kelce. Maya beat out 50 other women vying for Travis's heart. She says they dated for 8 months before it all came crashing to an end.
You thought you were going to marry him?
I did.
Were you in love with him?
I was. He met my parents. I had a key to his penthouse. To me, that means that you're pretty serious.
Did he cheat on you?
Yes.
The 31-year-old life coach says she learned about his indiscretions on social media. And now she says she's not sure if Kelce's romance with Taylor Swift is for real.
The only reason that I question the genuineness of the relationship is because he's talking to the media a lot.
Maya says she's been getting death threats from Swifties.
All right, let's pause there. So
I don't even want to hear no more.
This is crazy. All these women are coming out in the same week that this happened with this new girlfriend, and She's a life coach?
She shouldn't be a life coach.
Whose life is she coaching?
I mean, she is horrible. Like this is horrible. This is female nature, bro. Let me tell you something. This is straight
Entertainment.
Let me tell you something. First of all, let me explain something to you women. The cameras are moving. I see all the cameras. Let me explain something to women. Please listen. If you're going on Hinge and you're thinking you're going to have a successful rate of finding a husband or a man, it's almost a 90% failure rate, okay? I'm going to give it a 10% success rate, and it's probably lower than that. You can't go on a dating show and think you're going to find a husband. A dating show, everything is set up to be fake. Everything.
You are fake news.
All of it is set up. You falling in love. He's not falling in love. Even if he passed up 50 women. Who cares? You know how many men pass up women every day? You know how many women we pass up when you have money and success? If you pull up in a Lamborghini or a Phantom or a regular nice car that most men can't afford, a woman's going to take notice. That's an opportunity. A man can close that if he's a closer. And let me tell you something. There's some men out here who can close and get women, okay? But you need to understand that fantasy world you dreaming of a husband is your expectation. I mean, how can I say this? Your mindset is, your reach is too high. You got to start where you walk first, right? Like a baby crawls, we'll let you walk. You can't just run into a marriage or in a relationship and thinking a man's going to be loyal and faithful to you. I hate to tell all women, majority of all men cheat. It's a small number that are faithful, right? But majority of men who are successful, entrepreneurs, athletes, do you know how much pussy is put in front of them? All the way from college. Have you ever been to a college game? Have anybody ever been to a college game? Do you see the women in college? These women are setting themselves up to look as good as they can to try to catch an athlete. They sit around with ass cheeks hanging out. There's kids.
To the streets.
There's kids in the audience.
Bruh.
That's never been to a football game. And all you see is a fat ass booty. They're screaming out that athlete's name, saying crazy shit that will make athletes like, yo, come to my dorm room. Shit, I just need you to sign this waiver.
They need to hire this woman as a life coach so she prevents this from happening.
She's like every other female. They're dreaming and they're delusional. It's that simple. Can it work? Yes, it can work. But you have to, let me tell you something. Your job, once you get into a relationship with a man, is to keep it. And a lot of women fail to do this. It's the job for a guy to say, to make the commitment. It's your job to keep the relationship. And I don't think women understand this. It is the man's job to commit to you, but it's your job to keep the relationship. And that's where a lot of women fail. Once they get into the relationship, they think it's the job of a man to keep the relationship. He must do everything. They're special. They must be treated like they're a queen, but they have no fucking castles. They came in to the relationship as a peasant and a servant. She was a waitress. She was a stripper. She worked at Target. She worked at a gas station. She worked at Nordstrom. She worked at Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? She worked at some insurance company. And she thinks she comes from that lifestyle and automatically she going to be treated like Queen of England.
You stupid.
Get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with our society? And then women, and they are attractive women, get so mad that people believe in their bullshit. They believe in everything they say because they feel sad for these women. Listen, I respect women. I think men won't be anywhere without women. But it has to come to a point where you need to understand that you should know what you're signing yourself up for. If you're dealing with an athlete, sometimes you just need to be pretty and sit in a corner and support him. And he will take notice, right? He'll take notice how you operate. But when you go out on social media and you you damage this man the way you do it, you shoot all your shot to ever get him back. I have seen people truly, and people can put this in the comments. You can write this, very simple. How many men have you dated in high school or college and it didn't work out? You guys kept a good relationship. You guys moved different states or countries, but you kept in contact, right? And eventually you guys get back together and you get married and have a perfect family. It happens. But can you imagine if you would have broke up with this guy and you went around college saying his dick was this small and he's a narcissist. I mean, he's a womanizer. The guy will never date you again. You embarrassed him. Men look at respect, right? They look how a woman respect themselves, right? But if you're going around campus shitting on a man, say 10 years later he becomes as big as Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, he's going to remember all the shit you did, and he's going to say, yeah, I passed. Don't matter how beautiful you are. Doesn't matter, because he's looking at a woman's how she represent herself. This is why you can't be like Jada. You can't come out and write a book like Brittany Reiner and sit there and expose men and think men going to respect you.
You stupid.
You women need to stop choosing these women to look at. I'm going to say it again. All you women on all platforms, you need to look at Derek Jeter's wife. That is a woman you need to follow. You need to look at LeBron James' wife. That is a woman you need to follow. And you need to look at Vanessa Bryant. That is a woman you got to follow. Okay? But listen, we're about to end this show.
Most important thing is do not hire that woman as your life coach.
Yeah.
If you want to have some sort of success in
Listen,
relationships.
Men lie, okay? Women lie, but numbers don't. And the way this money coming for this guy just got $5 million. He just got 5 million subscribers. Obviously, he's doing something right. But we're going to end this video with something going on in Miami. I think this is very important for women to pay attention to. It's your boy Cash Money Dreams podcast. Listen, like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. We got a special guest every week. We're pushing out a lot of content. We got the music, the website's up. Everything's popping. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the music that we pushing out. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate TikTok. We see you guys. We trying to message and respond to everybody. So let this video play out. It's your boy Cash Money Dream podcast. We here. We not going nowhere. It's your boy.
Are you a virgin?
Yes,
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
Why haven't you done the deed yet?
The key to a strong society is family. And so, in my view, choosing my future husband is like the most important decision I'll ever make. And I'm somebody that I know my heart, and I know that I fall really hard when I meet somebody. So I want to retain some level of objectivity when I'm selecting a future partner. And I know that if I had sex with them, I would be completely imprinted on them. And instead of being like, okay, is this person, do they have the qualities that I'm looking for in a husband, or am I just making it work instead of like seeing red flags and leaving?
Is there any reason why you're dressed so modestly instead of revealing like most women tend to do when they come out to Miami?
I mean, this is just my personal sense of style. I just think it's respectful to others and to my future partner and to myself to just cover myself up more. I know that I, take care of myself. I'm pretty athletic, but I don't need to have that on display.
Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.